So as I said, we're doing a little bit of Lego. Let me pull a microphone over. Hopefully you can all hear me. Uh, it's got some, as always, some slightly different setup stuff. Today we're building the Lego Fortnite Durrr. That's 77070. Open. This one is, as I understand it, getting retired soon if it's not already retired. Lego's discontinuing a bunch of their Lego Fortnite sets to try and focus on ones that have a little more playability. So the only one, as I understand it, the only one that's sticking around from the initial launch of from the initial Lego Fortnite sets is the battle bus itself. It's not have the tongue. Is the only part of this frame. We got our instructions here. Putting the bag of two over here. So I've got. So I have no idea how big this guy ends up being. There. Main portion of bag one. Smaller bag of other bits. Organization. And the first time I'm going to be doing anything with organizing things. It's not usually my thing to organize things to start out with. But I might as well. Usually I'm a rummage in the pile kind of Lego builder. But we'll see how doing things a little different works out. There's a lot of different pieces. Hands to work properly. Let me start up the music. Just so we've got that going on while we're doing all this. Sorry, it is just normal Fortnite, not the Star Wars. But it's what I got. It's what they make. Continuing in more and more of these brown 2x4s. Situated. That's good. Always better to get things taken care of when you have the opportunity and the time, especially with fire ants involved. Skip this one. Somehow we've ended up with just a mix of the same track 2 in a row. There we go. Give us some good old Amelie. Oh. This baggie I'm just gonna dump over here. Root around for. Yeah, KF, hopefully you're having something interesting for dinner tonight. I'm gonna be trying to figure out what to make for myself soonish. Ish. Amelie and her love and obsession with the Bracken from Lethal Company. I believe it's Lethal Company. Okay, so let's put you there. Now I gotta make next part I'm doing is hold one twice. Make sure of this. It says I'm gonna make it twice, but I don't. Okay, this part I'm making twice. One of the things you gotta love about Lego is they make sure that you've got the pieces that you need. So you got these. So we got our expanding our patty here. Okay, and left step out. Black, green, black, green. Now we're the way it should be. We got to do the black and brown on this. So now we're starting to, then next we're going to assemble the bun. The looks like the bottom of the Durrr head. Nice roundels. Beginning the assembly of the Durrr burger. And sometimes you get some weird stuff that like ends up hidden. Like this. Or just kind of slots in there. All in the space. Kind of like the Durrr burger's brain. Now I'm putting on the cheese. Or at least the cheese is going to be visible. So, for those of you who played Fortnite back in the old days, what was your favorite drop spot? Because I just started playing back in November with uh, with uh, Chapter 2 Remix. So I never had that experience doing a drop in. I know some of the guys from the guys at Kind of Funny would play on occasion. And do some hot drops in. It's been a hot minute. I know they did that especially at the time when they brought on Snowbike Mike, Snow Bicycle Michael. I think we're building out one of the backside of the Durrr burger. Backside of meat. 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 The backside of meat. Like the backside of water, only meatier. Ha. Gotta put it on the right way, because if these studs are going down, it won't fit on the burger. But burger. Oh no, I guess this is the front of the face. This is the front right here. I'm looking at the tongue being assembled here. With the nice salmon bricks. The orange and the salmon. Salmon. Durr, durr. Tongue. Burger with tongue. I do. I hope that they do like make a set of Dirtashio, which Dirtashio is. They did a Durrr burger, but sushi. Um, since the current chapter is Asian themed, yes, you get the little break for Star Wars, but still, in general, it is Asian themed. So now we got the full patty and the cheese building up. We continue to build up the cheese. Cheese time. The whole piece is now kind of beginning to be locked in. All-seeing eye of burger. Burger eye. Starting to get the lettuce beginnings. Look for the blood god. Continuing to build out the burger and our cheese. I would say the Durrr burger does not have enough cheese on him. Also, not enough meat. I'm always one of those bigger fans of like when I have a burger, I want like a double. And I want double cheese too. So like whenever I go to McDonald's, the absolute swill that it is, I usually get double quarter pounder with cheese. I'm putting the tomato, I'm guessing. That's what that is. We got there. Oh no, you two. This little filler right there. That's our base layer of Durrr burger. And as with most Lego, got the little bit of spare bits. Then we got our bag number 2. Just shift Durrr up there a little bit. So, you actually need to step away for a second. I'll be right back. Well, I had an efficiently placed Sharpie. So I can mark. I'd use gallon storage bags to put my extra pieces in so that I can basically make my own versions of these bags in the future. Necessary. That's a problem when I did the 3-in-1 space shuttle, because that's all in one bag. This one has 2 bags for us to work with. And I love that we have, like, this little baggie to contain, like, the smaller pieces. And yet, in the main bag of this, we have just, like, an assortment of 1x1 studs. Like I said, I'm not usually a knurling kind of person. I'm usually a just reach in the pile kind of guy. I can see the efficiency of this. Big ol' googly eyes. Inbound. Like, I can see the efficiency of putting everything together. But getting started just takes forever this way. And you've also got parts like these, which want to roll. It's little spheres. Yeah. That's where we're getting with that. And again, gonna do the little heap for this small baggie here. Oh, okay. Cool. Fun. Gotta love when it's not working. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, there you go. Should be getting stuff now. Yeah, sorry about that. I am. Sometimes it's hard to tell when stuff is and isn't working, but hopefully you got it now. Was it working during the first part of the stream or just with this now? We got another one where we're doing a multiples. Yeah. Yeah, of course, like, you hate this song, and it's what comes up when you let me know that the music isn't working. It's the way it always is gonna ends up. Now we're starting with the. I'm guessing the tomatoes. Getting the tomatoes all blocked out in here. Because I'm assuming it's tomato and not like a giant wedge of ketchup, like a giant spread of ketchup on here. Go. And I know the chunk of this is going to be hidden by tongue soon. Let's see. Oh, look. I literally turned the page and it's put on the rest of the tongue. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. And now we're going to assemble the top bun with the googly eyes. One of the googly eyes rolls off. And I like that, like, Lego finds ways to hide little kind of Easter eggs within the sets, and like colors that. Why is there light blue on the inside of Durrr? Why do we have that? Because why? Just gonna get this assembled. I think we're getting stuff that's gonna go over here to counter that. So we're gonna have the place to attach the googly eyes. The eyes. The eyes. Oh, nice. Nice, Cryptid. Good to hear. And yeah, I'm not surprised your foot hurts. You just got, like, a massive tattoo done on your foot. How'd that go, dude? Yeah, Luna got bit by a fire ant. Yeah, and the thing is, like, Cryptid, when they do, like, a lot of the fan ones, like your art, they are heavily inspired by the way that the uh normal Lego creators do things. So that's why you end up with like the pink bit for the brain. And like they did the same thing in like if you've ever seen any of the brickheads, which are kind of Lego's take on uh a Funko Pop, um they understandable. This was like $10. So it's just a big block of Durrr. Assembling the rest of the bun. Get it all down so it doesn't flop apart. Because in the bottom, it's only attached by, these are only held in by one stud until you put that on. So that's like just madness. So it's going to fit in there. Without the googly eyes, it's like quite disquieting. There's just a little green on there. Oh, good luck, man. Uh, what you got? What you got planned for this evening, Cryptid? Oh, nice. Doom Dark Ages. I'm assuming on stream. Oh, you're not going to stream today? Oh, that's right. You're over at New Game, I'm assuming. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Hopefully, being off and Doom gets you the mental, the mind state to be able to chill out. We got to have a good chill and relaxing time. Get these fucking googly eyes on. Wait, does that just sit on there? Okay. Now I see. So the bun doesn't actually like the top bun sits free. Doesn't actually latch down. To make it latch, you gotta have the pickle. Or you gotta have the olive. Get this all fed through. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Solid push to get that all the way down. And now his dome is held on. That top bun. Now I start building the olive. Okay, cool. Top of toothpick. Put that on there. And we have Durrr. And because of the stuff that you're likely to miss and lose, you have a little handful of extra bits. Which I am going to stick in the bottom. Come on. One of the stud. Put all these little extra bits and bobs on the underneath. At least of the ones that can go on here. So now we just have an assortment of one buys on the underneath. And those are going to go into the baggie. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. Okay. So, Luna, really, getting tattooed is super, like, the needles are the least important and interesting part of getting a tattoo. There's nothing to be afraid of there. It really is just, you know, a little bit of pain, and you're going to have pain for a while. The worst of it's going to be where it is, but you'll be fine. Okay. So, with that, that's going to be the end of our assembly of Durrr. I am going to be here in just a couple moments, hopping on I'm trying to decide between Dead by Daylight and maybe some Fortnite, since we just built Durrr. Maybe some Rivals. We'll figure out here in just a moment. But I am going to be AFK for a little bit again, and but I'll be back shortly. Luna, thank you for gifting Cryptid that sub. You are amazing. Thank you very, very much. And now, everybody who's got them, if you're in my chat, throw up dem fishers. Throw up the boy. And Larry. Plenty of Larrys to go around. spinning and fishers. So I'll be right back. So give me a moment.